Chris here with High Seas Cruising, and welcome to today's video. Alright, we got some cruise news story for you today, and Carnival Cruise Lines. Boy, they got some problems. They're having some issues that are affecting their itineraries. It is affecting all of their cruise ships now. So let's get right into it, and we're actually going to start with the Carnival Vista and her ongoing propulsion problems. Now, this is not the first time the Carnival Vista has had a propulsion problem. Back in 2019, she had engine problems. They had to dry dock her. They actually brought out a special dry dock that could lift her right out of the water so they could fix those engine problems. Well, she's back again, and she has engine problems very similar to what she had back in 2019, and it is affecting her current sailings. So the Vista departed Galveston, Texas this past Saturday and was scheduled for Cozumel, Mexico, Jamaica, and the Grand Caymans. Well, the Grand Caymans have officially been canceled due to these propulsion problems. The Vista is unable to maintain speed. So passengers currently on the Vista did receive a letter in their stateroom letting them know of the itinerary changes that have happened for this sailing. I'm going to go ahead and throw a section of that up here for you now. Due to technical issues affecting the ship's cruising speed, we will need to cancel a port of call this cruise. Although we will be unable to visit Grand Cayman on Wednesday, we have modified our times in port to maximize your enjoyment ashore. So, missing Grand Caymans and more times in port, but only for Cozumel. Now, Cozumel, Mexico got a little bit more time in port because after that letter came out, they were also informed that Jamaica port times would be changed. And originally, they were supposed to be there from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., and now that has been changed to 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. So they have lost 2 hours in Jamaica as well as the Grand Caymans altogether. Now, John Hill, the brand ambassador for Carnival Cruise Lines, did post this on his Facebook page. There are no plans for a dry dock and canceled cruises because of this. We have a technician coming to the ship who is specifically going to work on the problem. All right, so no current plans to dry dock the Vista. No current plans to cancel any cruises on the Vista. Just someone coming out to the ship who can apparently fix the problem. But what does that mean for cruisers right now? We've already seen changes on this itinerary. Are we going to see changes on the next couple of itineraries? Are people going to continue to book cruises just to have them change week after week over a technical issue that Carnival is well aware of? And let's keep in mind, this has been an issue with this entire class. This is the second time the Vista has had a problem. The Carnival Horizon has had engine problems that resulted in a dry dock, and the Carnival Panorama has had engine problems. So I don't know, is there some kind of design flaw with this engine on this class of ship? I mean, I don't know, but as I said, all three of those ships have been experiencing engine problems. Carnival Cruise Lines is also reporting a severe staffing issue, enough of a staffing issue that they are canceling events and closing venues across the entire fleet. Starting with diamond level events, well, those have been canceled. The Diamond Platinum cocktail parties, those have also been canceled through June 30th of 2022. Now, again, John Hill, the brand ambassador for Carnival Cruise Lines, addressed this issue on his Facebook page as well. Go ahead and put that up here on the screen for you now. This is, of course, because of staff shortages, because of the situation with the United States government, who are themselves short-staffed. We have a massive backlog of visas that the crew need to come to the U.S. and onto the ships to work. So, Carnival's reporting that a shortage of entry visas to get crew members here to the United States, to get them on the ship, is what's causing these issues. But not only are we seeing events for the loyalty programs for the Diamond and Platinum level cruisers being canceled, we also have dining venues and other issues that are coming from crew shortages as well. So the specialty restaurant Cucina del Capitano and the Chef's Table, both of those have been closed through June 30th, 2022 as well. Now, Cucina del Capitano will still be open for lunch, and Carnival says some of the options from that restaurant will be available in the main dining room at no additional charge. And 24-hour pizza on board the ships? Well, it's not going to be 24 hours, at least here for the upcoming future. Instead, it is going to be closed from 3 a.m. through 10 a.m. due to these staff shortages, and you can expect some longer lines and slightly slower services on board ships while Carnival works through this problem. Now, according to Carnival, they are going to reduce capacity on some of the ships to help with the amount of, staff versus passenger ratio, but which ships they're going to reduce capacity and by how much, they did not say. And honestly, is it too little, too late? Because how many people are already booked for the rest of May, June, and July while these staff shortages are going on? I mean, what are they going to do? Cancel some people's cruises? There may be some unsold cabins, some space on ships. They can simply close those out and not book any more passengers. But what about these ships that are booked at 100% capacity? It just sounds like they're going to have shortage issues on board. And I can understand, Carnival needed to get back in business after the shutdown due to COVID. But did they do a little too much, a little too fast? Perhaps they should have made sure the ships were fully staffed before putting them back in service. Maybe they rushed getting back to 100% all ships sailing before they were quite ready, especially if they didn't have crew members to crew these ships. They may have needed to get those crew members first, then brought the ship back online. Instead of where they are now, they brought the ships online and not enough crew to take care of all the passengers, especially when they were pushing for 100% capacity on these ships as quickly as they could as well. And now they are in the situation that they are in. And understand, this is going to affect passengers. Passengers are going to get upset. Some of them go for very specific reasons. It could be the loyalty events. It could be for the specialty restaurants. It could be for the quality of service. And a shortage of staff is going to affect that quality at some level. And even when we were back on the Vista in March, we saw a shortage of staff members. And yeah, dining times in the main dining room were a little bit longer. And the ship, you could kind of tell it wasn't getting as clean in some of the public areas as it normally would, which comes from simply not having the people available to do it as quickly as they normally do. Tables stay dirty a little bit longer than they normally do is one of the specific things that we noticed. And if we noticed it, I'm sure other people have noticed it. So hopefully Carnival is able to resolve this issue as quickly as possible, get their ships staffed properly before this has any more of a negative effect. But you guys let me know in the comments below. Do you guys have an upcoming Carnival cruise that these staff shortages can affect? And are you concerned by any of these staff shortages? Let me know below what you guys think. All right, I hope you have enjoyed today's video. If you have, do me a favor, give it a thumbs up. Have yourself a great day. And like always, we will see you out on the high seas.